Welcome investors! Today we'll be talking about Aphria, Canadian-based cannabis company. Aphria, in comparison with Aurora Cannabis, is doing much better because Aphria was spending their money more wisely on acquisitions. That is a fundamental difference between those two companies. That doesn't mean that they didn't waste money when acquiring another companies. Yes, they did waste money, but they spent way much less than Aurora. They basically didn't dig themselves into that deep hole like Aurora did, which ended up writing off $2.4 billion in 2020. But there is a light in the end of the tunnel for Aurora as well, especially right now when they acquired Reliva. And the day when marijuana becomes legal in US is coming closer and closer. During this video, I'll show you some comparison between Aphria and Aurora, since I own shares of both companies. What will you find here today? 1. Info about Aphria. 2. Balance sheet of Aphria and Aurora. 3. My shares of Aphria. And 4. My thoughts about Aphria as an investment. So if you are interested, keep watching. Don't go anywhere. Aphria was founded in 2013. In 2014, Canadian government granted Aphria a license to produce and sell medical cannabis. Its first wholesale shipments were in April 2015. In December 2017, Aphria announced that Shoppers Drug Mart, a Canadian pharmacy, would sell its products online. In January 2018, Aphria agreed to take over Broken Coast Cannabis, a Vancouver Island-based cannabis producer. In May 2018, Aphria reached a deal with the Southern Glazer's Wine and Spirits for that company to distribute Aphria's recreational cannabis products in Canada. Aphria is a main distributor of medical cannabis to Germany and has operations in over 10 additional countries outside of Canada. Aphria offers multiple products under the portfolio of recreational cannabis brands, including Good Supply, Bingo, Solei, RIFF, and Broken Coast. In November 2020, Aphria acquired Sweetwater Brewing Company, one of the largest craft breweries in the United States. On December 15, 2020, Aphria conducted a reverse acquisition to merge with Tilray, which would create the largest multinational cannabis company by revenue. The chief executive officer of Aphria, Irving Simon, said that the merger purpose was to capture Tilray's business assets and public trading exposure in the United States. Irving Simons was named as the CEO and the chairman of the board for the merged company, and Tilray's CEO, Brendan Kennedy, will be the member of the board of directors. The merged companies will keep Tilray's name and trade under the Tilray's ticket symbol, TLRY, on the Nasdaq exchange. By combining the assets, the Aphria and Tilray company will develop craft beer and cannabis-infused beverages in partnership with Anheuser-Busch Beverages and have branded hemp and cannabinoid products. This merger will create the new powerhouse in the pot industry with equity value of around $3.8 billion. Combined 12-month sale of Aphria and Tilray, which is around $688 million, will be larger than the current industry leaders such as Curaleaf Holdings and Canopy Growth. According to some predictions, the world market potential for cannabis products is $42 billion by 2025. As you can see, there is a great potential for growth. We'll take a look at Aphria and Aurora, and specifically we'll take a look at the revenue of those two companies, gross profit, operating income, net income, EBITDA, which is really important, and it stands for earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. What it shows you, basically very good comparison between the companies, especially in the same industry. Like right here, we have both companies operating in the same industry. And also we'll take a look at the interest on long-term debt. So let's take a look first at the revenue of Aphria. 2016 is 6.4 million. 2017 is 15.1 million. 2018, 28.5 million. 2019, 175.4 million. 2020 is 393.9 million. Let's take a look at revenue of Aurora. Aurora 2016 1.1 million, 2017 it's 13.9 million, 2018 is 42 million, 2019 is 187.5 million, and 2020 is 205.4 million. As you can see, for 2020, Aphria revenue is almost double of this what Aurora has. Aurora has 2.5 million and Aphria has 393.9, which is almost close to 400 million, which is double of this what Aurora has. Let's take a look right now at the gross profit of both companies. 2016 Aphria is 5 million, 2017 is 12.8 million, 2018 is 31.5 million, 2019 is 55.8 million, 2020 is 138.7 million. Let's take a look at Aurora. Aurora gross profit 2016 is 1.7 million. 2017 is 12.4 million. 2018 is 33.1 million. 2019 is 1.8 million. And 2020 is minus 24.7 million. Let's take a look right now on the operating income of both companies. First, Aphria. Operating income 2016 is minus 800,000. 2017 is 1.6 million. 2018 is minus 5.6 million. 2019 is minus 47.2 million. And 2020 is 1.9 million. Aurora operating income, let's take a look. 2016 minus 3.5, 2017 minus 7.4, 2018 minus 60.9, 2019 minus 229.9, and 2020 minus 356.9 million. Net income, let's take a look first at Aphria. 2016 300,000, 2017 3.1 million, 2018 is 22.7 million, 2019 is minus 12.2, and 2020 is minus 61.5. Let's take a look at the Aurora net income. Aurora 2016 is minus 4.4, 2017 is minus 10 million, 2018 is 54.7 million. 2019 is minus 224.1 million. And 2020 is minus 2.4 billion. So this is the major difference between Aurora and Aphria. All this money here, these unwise acquisitions which I was talking earlier in this video and in previous video. All this money had to be written off in 2020 as a goodwill in Aurora balance sheet. Let's take a look right now at EBITDA. Like I said, this is very good comparison because it shows you how it looks cash flow of these companies, how much they make before taxes, before depreciation, before any amortization. So Aphria 2016 is minus 100,000. 2017 is 2.9 million. 2018 is minus 500,000. 2019 is minus 30.4 million. And 2020 is 36.4 million plus. Let's take a look at Aurora EBITDA, which looks worse. 2016 is minus 3.1. 2017 is minus 6.6 million. 2018 is minus 51.6 million. 2019 is minus 163.6 million. And 2020 is minus $282.3 million. So these numbers are much, of course, worse than this what you saw with Aphria. Let's take a look also on the interest on long-term debt. So for Aphria, 2017 is 300,000. For 2018 is 1 million. 2019 is 5.8 million. And then we have a big reduction in 2020, which is 300,000 only. Let's take a look at Aurora's interest on long-term debt. 2018 is 13.3 million. 2019 is 49.4 million. And then 2020 is $73.3 million. Let's take a look at the 5 years chart of both companies, Aphria in comparison with Aurora. So pretty much for past 5 years, the charts look similar. They follow pretty much the similar pattern. What's happening is in 2020, there is a discrepancy starting to happening. As you can see, Aphria is 921% up and Aurora is just 95%. And the most recent data, Aphria is 1,492% up and Aurora is just 134%. And of course, this is caused by Aurora doing acquisitions from 2018 until 2020, those unwise acquisitions. So right here, this difference where you can see Aphria going up and Aurora kind of being on the lower side is the confidence of investors kind of going down towards Aurora, and for Aphria, investors feel more confident. That's why investors are buying more shares of Aphria instead of Aurora. Let's take a look at my shares of Aphria. I bought Aphria on December 3rd, 2019. I purchased 4,264 shares, and the price which I paid per share was $4.68. And as of right now, the price per share is $12.92. which is January 22nd of 2021. So total I invested $19,957.52, and as of right now, those shares are worth $55,090.88. So total, it is 176% return on investment, which is pretty good. And like I said before many times, I'm gonna keep the shares of Aphria, especially right now when they are merging with Tilray. So I really see the bright future for this company, and I'm really excited about this, where this company is gonna go. Looks like management is pretty wise, smart with making their decisions right now, stepping into the US market. So, like I said, I'm looking forward to see how this company is gonna grow within next 5-10 years. Aphria or Tilray, because that is how the new name is going to be, is much better company than Aurora. Main reason is that Aphria did not spend like crazy for acquisitions for past 3 years like Aurora did. Aphria and Tilray together definitely will be in the leading pack of the cannabis industry companies. And if legalization of marijuana becomes the law in US, Aphria, thanks to the Tilray, will be positioned to benefit greatly by having access to the biggest cannabis market in the world. Personally, I'll keep my shares for the long term because I like the fact that Aphria doesn't spend like crazy on acquisition for the past couple of years. That shows financial discipline in the management of the company, which I like very much, and I'm really excited about the future of this company. What do you think about Aphria, Tilray altogether? Do you agree with my excitement or you disagree? Let me know in the comments section. And remember, I'm not a financial professional. This is just a motivation for you to do further study about this company. If you like this video, please hit the thumb up and hit a white and red flag in the lower right corner to subscribe to the channel. I deeply appreciate all your subscription. And if you see any value in this video and you think that some of your friends might be interested in this subject, please share this video on Facebook, Twitter, etc. with your friends. I greatly appreciate your help with building this channel. Thank you very much for spending your valuable time with me today, and have a great day!